Hi friends, today in this video we will be discussing rating of jute. Rating means extraction of fiber from the stem of the jute, and that can be done either chemically or microbiologically. So we basically focus on the microbial rating of the jute. Now the question is, what is microbial rating? Rating is a process of extraction of fibers from non-fibrous tissue and woody part of the stem through dissolution and decomposition of pectins, gums, and other mucilaginous substance in the rating is called as rating. Now these are basically being done by microorganism because microorganism degrades pectin, gums, and mucilaginous substance. So this rating is basically done to loosen the fiber, right? And if the rating is done properly, carried out properly, you get a very high quality fibers. Whereas if it is not done properly, then you will get a very low quality fiber with a very low economic value. So your rating tank should have those microorganisms which are responsible for degradation of these substances such that you get high quality fiber. So let's move on to the mechanism of rating. As you know that the plant will absorb water, and as it will absorb water, it will release some amount of sugar, glycoside, nitrogenous compound from jute. Now this will actually being used by the microorganism to enhance the microbial growth, and then these are the favorable condition where the microorganism grows. So your pond is full of microorganism. Now that will they will start secreting their various type of specific enzymes, which are pectinase, hemicellulase, and xylanase, and then ultimately these will decompose the pectin, hemicellulose, and all other components, loosening the fiber, and you will have extraction of fiber from that of the stems. There are certain methods of rating, conventional methods of rating, which is very important, and nowadays that is being done. Those conventional method of ratings are your whole plant rating, your chemical rating, your microbial rating, mechanomicrobial rating, and in situ rating with microbial consortium. So these are the 5 important broad classification of the rating by which rating of jute is done. Let's move on to the conventional rating. Under this rating, what is happening? The defoliated jute bundle are steeped. You know the steeping very well. Last class I have discussed. Steeping, they are being kept in racks, stacks, in a stagnant water, right? One after the other, which is also called as jack. Most of the farmers use muds or bananas as jack, resulting in dark colored fiber, leading to less net income. So these mud and bananas are placed on the top of the jute, and such that the jute is submerged into that of the water. To avoid decolorization of fibers, seasoned wood logs, cemented poles, bricks, all these things are being used as a jack material to cover, or water hyacinth is also used to cover the jute. When the rating of jute is complete in 18 to 21 days, fiber is extracted manually by break, jerk. It is being beaten, it is being broken, and the fibers are basically collected. Defoliated jute bundle is steeped in a very clean water. You get to see that they are being placed in stacks one after the other in a clean water. Now in this particular video, you get to see, in this particular slide, you get to see that this particular steeping is done using mud and banana plant as covering material. You get to see the banana plants. These are all banana plants, right, which is kept on that of your jute stems, and these banana plants are actually soaking the jute, the stem of the jute, in the water containing microorganisms. See, this is another view in which the whole pond is actually covered with the stems, and it is being soaked inside the water, 10 centimeter depth of the water, and you get to see the stacks of your stems are placed one after the other throughout the pond. This is the farmer's practice, how the farmer practice rating of jute. See, This is one of the improved practice, and is improved practice, you see conventional rating using cemented rings as covering material. These are the jutes, and you have the cementing material. You see the cementing material as a covering material, such that the jutes are covered, and it is such that other colors are not coming onto that of the jute, other pigments are not coming onto that of the jute, as well as the jute is submerged in that of your water. So this is an improved practice from that of your. See, this is an improved practice. Use of cemented bags filled with sand, soil as covering material. These are the cemented bags which are having sand or soil as covering material. This is the water, and in which you get to see these stems are submerged. You get to see that they are submerged inside the water. So this is one of the improved practice with cemented bags onto that of the jutes. Now you get to see that this is a fiber extraction. They are beating the jute. They are beating the jute, breaking the fiber, breaking the fiber from that of the stem, and collecting the fiber from that of the jute. So this is a fiber extraction from conventional method of rating. They are beating the jute. They are separating the fibers from that of the stem. Now you get to see drying of dark colored jute fiber. They are being beaten, separated, and now see they are being dried. And then after they are being dried, they are being folded, and this folded into various stacks of jute, and that is being used in the market. See, the jutes are actually being dried after they are being beaten and separated. Next, we will move on to the chemical method of rating. You see that boiling with acid, the stem is boiled with acid, alkali, or some salt at specific temperature of 6 to 8 hours. Then washing of degraded products. You will wash the degraded product with clean water. Remove excessive liquor if any liquor is produced by drying. Breaking the rated jute. This rated jute is being breaked and dried, and rating process may be accelerated by certain chemicals like urea, ammonia, oxalate, calcium sulfate, magnesium phosphate, and the fibers obtained a little coarser than that of your microbial rating, because it is a chemical rating. You are using chemical, microbial enzymes are not used. With alkali and acid, corrosive agents, you are actually rating your jute. Automatically your fiber will be coarser than before. Now what is the need? Slow moving soft water produce best quality fiber. I told you in the last class that if your water is very slow moving and your soft water, it will cause best fiber. Conventional whole plant method of rating will actually be good, because in conventional method the jute is kept in a crisscross fashion. In recent years it has been found that due to lack of rainfall during the rating period, particularly in West Bengal, jute growers were forced to rate their jute in muddy water, leading to an inferior quality of jute fiber and less net income. So there was an urgent need to develop an improved method of rating requiring less amount of water. It should not be a muddy water, and it should result in improved quality of that of your jute.